Welcome to Sky Broking Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult your financial advisor. Major data of this week has economic related data and the major events like Europe ECB President Lagarde speaks on Monday, the US Fed Chairman Mr. Powell speaks and testifies on Tuesday, and all OPEC JMMC meetings on Thursday. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like central banks can't just turn on the taps again with a whatever it takes avalanche of cheap cash as they have before. Inflation is a real problem and lockdowns will exacerbate the problem. This should still be bullish for gold, as at the very least, central banks will delay tightening until they have a better idea of the risks to the economy. Allowing inflation to run hot unaddressed could increase the hedge appeal of precious metals again, particularly in these uncertain times. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for precious metals, and technically speaking, gold may expect a high volatility trade with support near 47,212 ranges. Silver also may expect a high volatility trade. So these are this week's precious metals outlook. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has a news like oil is among the assets taking a heavy beating on the variant news today, falling more than 5% as the traders fret about the impact on the restrictions and the behavior this winter. Even without severe restrictions, people will adopt more caution, which will weigh on demand. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for crude oil, and technically speaking, crude oil may expect a support around 5,090, and if it closes below 5,050 on daily basis, sell-off rally will continue. Next is natural gas. It has a news like Pakistan plunges into the deep natural gas crisis. 75% of areas hit by LPG shortage. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas may expect a sharp covering rally. So these are this week's energy outlook. Now let's see the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has the news like copper inventories rose by 6,944 tons to 41,862 tons this week. This is fundamentally a slight negative news for copper, and technically speaking, copper may expect a support near 705 range. Next is aluminum. It has a news like aluminum down to $2,600 per ton in LME sell-off on new COVID-19 variant fears. This is fundamentally a negative news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum may expect a profit booking rally. Next is lead. It has a news like next week some secondary lead smelters are likely to resume the production, potentially disrupting the growth in lead prices. This is fundamentally a negative news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a profit booking rally. Next is zinc. It has a news like the downstream demand has been sluggish ahead of the year end and amid rising zinc prices. This is fundamentally a slight negative news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc may expect a profit booking, and it is possible to test 257.7 ranges. Next is nickel. It has a news like China's nickel sulfate market is quite a mid-week demand. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may close below 1,500 levels on daily basis, which means some more drop is ahead. So these are this week's Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. For more market updates, join our Telegram channel and YouTube channel. Thank you by Sky Broking.